Hey everybody, Mo Hunt Silver, and if you can see on my desk here, I have a box of nickels, and I opened it up, and we do have circulated nickels to hunt, and it looks like a pretty good mix as well. I did check all the enders, saw a few older looking ones, so this could be a good hunt. We'll just have to see once we get inside the rolls to see what we got. But we will be checking for anything older than 1960, any wartime silver nickels, 42 to 1945, any buffalo nickels, possibly a V nickel, any proof nickels, errors, varieties, or anything else cool. So I am going to start on this roll right here, roll number 1, and we will be back if we have a find in roll number 1. Our first find is going to be out of roll number 2, 1954, and that's a Denver. All right. So that puts 150s on the board, and we'll keep going. All right, well, roll number 3 is going to give us 2 finds here. First one being a 1954, and it is a San Francisco. There you go. You guys can see it. I did check it under the microscope. It's not the S over D. So, just regular 54S, but we're still happy to have it. And then we got a 1958. And this one is a Denver. Pretty common. So, that's 3 50s for the board now. And I just want to take a second, guys. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Always appreciate new subscribers, and it will help out a lot in the future, so don't forget to do that. It doesn't cost a thing. So we'll continue with the hunt, and we'll be back when we have something else to show you. Alright guys, the next 2 rolls, rolls 5 and 6, let's see, gave us 3 more finds altogether, and out of roll number 5 we got this her 1957. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. Got a nice scratch there. And then roll 6 gave us a 1941. And that's going to be a Philadelphia also. And then a 1959. And that's also a Philadelphia. So that puts us at 5 50s and 140 so far for the hunt. And we'll see if roll number 7 has anything else. Well, roll number 7 didn't give us anything, but roll number 8 will give us this 1949, and it's a Philadelphia, pretty well circulated. Alright guys, I did a couple more rolls here. Roll number 11 gave us a 1957, and that's going to be a Denver. And then roll number 12 gave us 2 finds. First one being our first in the 30s here, 1939. And it is a Philadelphia, if it wants to focus. There we go. And we can throw that under the scope here real quick. And it is a Philly. And it does not have the doubling. Although those letters are kind of fat, but it's pretty worn too. So just a regular 1939 Philadelphia. And then we also got, out of roll number 12, a 1946. And that is also a Philadelphia. All right. We'll see what roll 13 holds, if anything. If not, we'll be back after that. All right, guys. I did a few more rolls again. And let's see. In roll number 16, I came across another 1939, pretty beat up, and it is a Philadelphia. There we go. You can see it. It's beat up bad. But we put it under the scope, and there's no doubling, and it's definitely a Philly. But so that's number 2 for 1939s in this box. But I bring you in because I'm only halfway through roll number 18 right now. And I came across this here. Actually, I'm going to put it back down. It's only a 2016, but watch when I flip this thing over. I'm going to go completely this way. Check that out. This is a reverse rotated die. 2016 nickel. I did weigh it. I'll put it on my scale here. It does weigh 5 grams, so it is a legit nickel. And I cannot find anything about this anywhere on eBay, anybody selling them or anything like that, to see what a value would be on this, but that is amazing. And that is definitely the first one of a rotated die I've ever found in any of my hunts. I was actually hoping to get a 2021 rotated die, and in searching and flipping all my nickels like I do, I came across this one. Not too bad. Alright guys, I did about 5 more rolls. That'll put us up to roll 23 completed for the box. After finding that 2016 rotated die. And I haven't really been able to find much. I'm doing some research trying to see what I could find out on that. And I can't really find a whole lot. So I'm going to have to dig a little deeper, I think. But we got a 1938 right here. So that'll be the oldest of the box so far. And it is really beat up on the rim. And that would be a Philadelphia. Pretty beat up. And then we got a 1952. There we go. And that one would be a San Francisco. So that's the first San Francisco for the box here. And then we got a 1955. And that's going to be a Denver. Pretty common. And then we also got, last but not least, a 1954. And that's going to be a Denver. So we'll continue on and see what else we can find. Alright, we're back at roll number 29. And this is the only roll that produced anything. We actually got 3 finds out of roll number 29. And that would be, starting off here, is a 1947. And that would be a San Francisco, if it'll focus. Well, let's try putting it down. There we go. 1947S. And then we have a 1957. And that's going to be a Denver. And then we got our first foreign for the box, being a 1986 Canadian. Right there. Alright. Very cool. Alright, well, I've gone through 2 more rolls since our last roll with the 3 finds and the one, our first foreign find. And this would be out of roll number 30 here, and we have our second foreign for the box, and that is a Bermuda nickel, 5-cent piece there from 2008. And then we also got 3 from the 50s. Looks like 58, 59, and also a 57, and I believe they are... Nope, I thought they were all from Denver, but the 57's from Philadelphia, the 58 and the 59 are from Denver. So, alright, we'll keep going. Roll number 35. And this one caught me by surprise. I already saw the reverse, but when I flipped it, I saw it was a 1950. What do you guys think it'll be? I'm going to give it a flip. And it's a Philadelphia. I thought it looked old. And I wasn't sure. I thought it was actually just going to be a 40s. Because that's what a lot of them look like. But it turns out to be a 1950 semi-key date. So I'll take that. This is turning out to be a fairly good box so far. Alright. The next 5 rolls gave us 2 more from the 50s. A 1957. Philadelphia. And a 1956. Denver. And then also 2 more from the 40s. A 1940. Philadelphia. And then we have a 1942 non-silver. Also a Philadelphia. So we have 10 rolls to go. Alright, our hunt is 5 rolls from being complete. I went through about another 5 rolls since my last clip here. And we were able to pull out 3 more nickels. Three more finds here. First one was this here 1957. It's actually in pretty decent condition. And it is a Denver. Not too bad. And then we were also able to get two more from the 50s here. 1958. Right there. And it is the less common Philadelphia. So that's cool. And then a pretty common 1952 Philadelphia as well. So like I said, we got 5 rolls to go. And I'll be back if I have anything really good out of these 5 rolls. If not, I'll just do a recap of the 5 at the end if we have anything. So, alright guys, I'm back after the last 5 rolls of the box, because it is now empty. We didn't have anything crazy in the last 5 rolls, but we did have 5 finds, almost 1 find per roll. So I'll just start going through these here. We got a 1946, and that one is going to be a Denver. Then we got a 1952. That one is also going to be a Denver, I believe. Nope, that is a San Francisco, isn't it? Nope, that is a Denver, okay. Mint mark's kind of mushy, it threw me off a little bit. But then we got a 1958. That one is a Denver. There you go. And we got a 1948. That one's a Philadelphia. And then we ended up getting another 1948. And that one is a Denver. So, I'll get all these put up into the lines here with the rest of them. And I'll be back with a wrap-up for this video. Well, alright guys. I would say that was a pretty good hunt for 1 box of nickels. I mean, look at that. I mean, we have 22, 9... We have at least 33 finds on the board right here. Altogether. So I'll just start going through them. And we got 3 from the 30s altogether, 1 1938 and 2 1939 Philadelphias, neither one being the DDR. Then we ended up getting 9 from the 40s altogether, and those are all Philadelphias. 40, 41, and 42. Then we got 2 1946s, a Philly and a Denver, a 1947S, and we got 2 1948s right here, a Philly and a Denver, and then 1 1949. Then we got 22 from the 50s altogether. Let's see. And one of them being a semi-key date right here, 1950, under 10 million minted. That's pretty cool. So then we got 1952, all 3, P, D, and S. That's pretty cool. So we got all 3 mints for the 52s. And the same for the 1954s, P, D, and S. We didn't get any 1953s at all. Then we got 1 1955 Denver, 1956 Denver. What is that? 357 Philadelphias and 357 Denvers. Then we got 1 1958 Philadelphia and 358 Denvers right there, and then 159 Philly and 159 Denver. Then as far as foreigns we go, we got 1 from Canada, a 1986 right there, and then also a fish nickel, I'm going to call it, but that flips the same way as the Canadian one does, but it's a Bermuda nickel, so that's pretty cool as well. So we got 2 different countries in the foreigns. And then, as I mentioned, we did get 1 semi-key date, 1950. And then, guys, if anybody can help me on this, yeah, get the light off that. There we go. That's a little better. But this thing is puzzling me because I cannot find very much information at all. And when you flip it, I would say it's about 70 degrees of counterclockwise rotation on the reverse from the obverse side. But the only thing I can find, either on eBay or on Google or anything like that anywhere, is a graded example, which also has a huge strike through right here in the field. And this one does not have that. So I have no idea. If anybody can help me on that, that would be awesome. But overall, I would say this was a pretty good box. We did find that mint error and a semi-key date, so that's pretty good. And always happy for anything that I find in these boxes, really, or any rolls of coins that I get. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, remember to subscribe to my channel. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.